Hi. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to use Veryfi. Veryfi is an expense management tools which will be adopting more in 2019 in Pillarcraft. In 2018, 2016, 2017, we have tried to use a lot of apps to do expense management for clients as part of bookkeeping services and accounting services. We've used Expensify, we've used Xero expenses, and we've also used Verify. By far, Verify is the easiest and the best among these tools, and that's why we are adopting it. That's why we've not introduced it to our clients previously. Now, the disadvantage of zero expenses, because maybe some people that are used to zero expenses will be asking us why um, verify, why not zero expenses, is that when you use zero expenses, once the expenses is imported into zero, it is very hard for us to help you correct classification in zero. In fact, not I think it's even impossible because what we usually do is to void those transactions and reload it using views and properly classify it. But so this year, we'll be introducing to all of you that are interested, you and your team members, Verify. Um, Let me quick give you an overview of Verify and how it will be working. Now, if you click on the app to take you to, so to say, the dashboard. On the dashboard, at the top part of the screen, you have things like documents, where you have all the documents that you must have uploaded in Verify by you or any of your team member. You'll be able to see all of them there. The categories which are directly pulled from Xero, and you'll be able to see in the long run how many receipts or amount you're spending based on each of those categories using Verify. Now there are things like the customers, tags, vendors, payments. Now in terms of the categories, what we have done is to set you up such that you don't need to bother about finding the appropriate categories at the point of snapping the pictures and uploading it to Xero. What you only need to just do is to snap and it comes to Xero. When it comes to Xero, Pillarcraft will help you in terms of reviewing the classification and also reclassify where needed. So it's going to come into a default page of a default category of general expenses. Then we help you to reclassify it into appropriate account. Now going to the bottom of it, you there is a speed like icon there. If you click on it, it's going to show you almost like a report. Now you can actually use this page to set the budget for either a team member to not exceed a particular amount um, and see what you have spent in each month or each week. Now, we will also be showing each of the clients using Verify will also have a designated forward account email account number, email account address. Now, for example, for this demo account has demo underscore pillarcraft. And by the time I'm setting you up, you're going to have your company name underscore pillarcraft. Now, what this does is that um, will also help you in terms of setting up the forward emails. Now, for those of you that are using services that usually send um, email receipt or digital receipt, like if you're using Uber, if you are using softwares other than maybe Vend and all that, even if you're using hosting services. Now, we can actually configure this such that whenever those receipts or invoices hit your email address, they are automatically forwarded into Xero as a draft bill. Therefore, it is easy for all transactions in Xero to have all the bills in Xero to have accompanied documents, therefore becoming easy for you to verify how it is. Secondly, it's part of our 2019 objective that all our clients have 100% pre-accounting compliance. Now, pre-accounting compliance means that all your documentation in Xero have attached documents to it. Um, So in this case, so let me quickly demonstrate this to you on this video, and I'll also go ahead and show you how this uploads into Xero. So in front of me here, I have a receipt, which all I need to do is to click the camera button. Now, if this is the first time you are setting up, Xero is going to ask you if you want to give it your camera, allow your camera. You can also see it does this magical thing of making sure that it frames out the particular document you are trying to snap. Now, but please note that will happen. Now you can see this is not good to me because I only wanted to snap that document. I just need to go back and resnap. Yep. So I have it now in it, and so I submit. It goes into work by reading the document, do post processing of it, and it reads the document. Now, what Veryfi has done for me is that it has tried as much as possible to read the amount on the POS receipt, try to read with the name of the where you spent it. Now, for you to do any form of edit on it, just click on it and it takes you to, you can see this button in case you want to change the name of where you used it. Let's assume it is ShopRite. Click on the button. So it's now submitted. The next point is that this will have been migrated into Xero. So in the next video, I will show you how it's going to appear in Xero and how easy for us to help you complete the transaction. So now that you've processed the receipt in Veryfi, if you come to your awaiting payment, you would notice that the bill you are processing in Veryfi will have come into awaiting approval. Now, if you click on it to open it up, you will have the bill you processed and the attachment, which you can actually open up to see, meaning that at every point your bill is all your bill has attachment. So here you can properly give it proper narrative. We can actually change the account code and take it to the proper place where it's supposed to be. So if there's no other thing for this bill, it could actually be approved for payment. So that's it about Veryfi, the link between Veryfi app into Xero, and this actually takes place real time. It takes place real time as it's being generated. It passes straight into Xero. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.